Welcome to Shattered Ships, brought to you by Fandom Encounters. This is your DM Matt, guiding you on your pirate adventure through the seas of Corsair. Join our party, the Human Fey Wanderer Ranger Tesha Gwyn, played by Bobby, the Sea Elf Pirate Kensei Monk Trigger, played by Seth, and the Owlin Swords Bard, played by Alan, as they do their best to navigate this new world and find their place in it. In Corsair, where piracy is freedom, and freedom is dangerous. The crew, when last we left off, was sharing dinner with Brek, Vistrand, the ruler of Verisalt, who pitched you a deal of sorts, was willing to share with you resources if you were to eliminate the pirate crew that has been blockading his poor city. His poor city that is full of people who love festivals and are very much alive and are happy with everything going on in their town. But as you look through, as you sit across the table from Brek Vistrand, as a reminder, in this ornate, red stone castle, he was sitting in this throne when you entered. There are these two, almost ruby windows next to him, casting the entire room into an eerie light, with two fireplaces flanking the entryway where you all walked in, and he has sort of pitched this option to you.
Yes, I find myself in need of a pirate. I like to think of them more as vermin, so I guess we need a pirate exterminator, don't we? Do this, and I will fill your ship with supplies for wherever you are going from my personal stash here in the castle. You will find no better quality anywhere in Verisalt. I've made sure of it.
Oh, well, very gracious of you. Because this is the first day of your festival, there haven't been any other passerbys to come and help you with
the first day of the festival. It is simply the festival for today is one day only, and then yesterday was different festival for one day only. You see, there are so many reasons to celebrate Verisalt.
Yeah, I've heard about places like this. They have holidays all the time, and a lot of them are paid time off, which is pretty great, and they also get pretty comprehensive health care.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell by his accent.
If you get sick, no worries. We will take care of you.
Oh, incredible.
You know, this light in here is kind of making me feel a little sick. Can we open a window or something?
Oh, I like the windows. They provide the right atmosphere, in my opinion. And I would hate to not get an answer to this question before letting anyone out of my sight.
Mm-hmm.
Is he wearing any notable artifact on him? Does he have any sort of
He definitely has it's very fineries for sure. It's almost kind of black robes, a very high stiff collar, very formal, almost princely, regal, necklaces on top of the tunic, no cape or anything. So it's almost if there was a super decorated sleeves, he's kind of rolled them up as he sat down to have dinner with you guys. The placard of his tunic probably has woven into it an ornate V, more representing Vistrand family or Verisalt, who's to say. But go ahead and give me an Arcana check. I'll say you can do it with advantage, Gwyn.
As we arrive, are we eating
Oh yeah, like there's like food on the table and stuff. Like the two knights that like walked you in, one of them having like basically just being like a moving set of armor, made sure to bring in some options for you all. But you would notice that Brek isn't eating.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, excellent. Gwyn, you do notice Brek is kind of sitting there. It's like his fingers kind of interlaced on the table. You do see like a number of rings on his hand in various colors. Probably like there's like a signet ring that has like a red gemstone, but then one ring on his opposite hand, let's say on his middle finger on his other hand, who's to say. You look at it and you notice it's distinctly different. It's not like silver like all of his jewelry is. There's a different, it's definitely a different metal. And as you kind of like, it catches your eye briefly, and you notice that it's not a ring at all. It is tattooed onto his hand, much in the same way your moth is tattooed.
I'm not going to say anything about it. I just want to fuck it.
Is any of his jewelry, even it being silver, reminiscent of anything that Kissick the Mystic?
Ooh, that is a great question. I'm gonna roll to see. You see wrapped around, like he has like a bracelet that has like, that looks to be almost like runic beads or something. Almost like on the same hand as like Gwyn, you noticed like the tattooed like finger with like a gem set into his actual hand. And then on that same hand is like a what looks to be much more like runic and natural. Like it's made out of, like it looks more like a hemp cord versus a metallic feature with a bunch of like beads on it that kind of glow a little bit.
Okay.
Room. It's just the windows, the fireplace, and the door that we entered. No other doors.
Doors to either side, like to the left and the right.
Is there a conveniently placed chandelier directly above the table?
Hell yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
So you want us to just make sure that these pirates and their ship are no longer saleable, and that the crew is, at for all intents and purposes, gone from the ship itself.
Oh, yes, I have it on good authority that the ship blockading me, the Blood Horizon, is a member of the Spotted Dozen. It is causing great duress to my populace to have such danger.
Oh, nobody seemed any sort of resty.
Oh, they put up a brave facade when they need to. But
Well,
I think it's pronounced Facade.
it's pronounced
are we
Rocade.
Well, do we have any help if it's a Spotted Dozen? I mean, we saw them, but we didn't venture to see any pirates coming into port. Are we gonna have to defeat one of the Spotted Dozen? I mean, that seems like a pretty large undertaking.
It does seem like a feat worthy of a prize. I suppose you could face this crew or starve.
Very fair. Well, I think...
How's Threekin reacting?
He's
right now?
eating.
Oh, good for him.
I think this is a noble cause, and of course, getting all the pirates off that ship and making it so that that ship cannot sail out of the port is a worthy endeavor that we can embark upon.
Inclines his head, claps one single finger together in agreement.
I knew there was something about this group that I could simply rely on. So, why don't you get started and kill the captain here?
Kachi, go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw.
Hit dog.
Is this a charmed or frightening effect?
This is a charmed effect.
Okay, good luck. I hope you pass.
Thank you. I do have a pretty high charisma. Good luck for you. You're going to do great, kid.
Sorry, it is not charisma, it is wisdom. I wrote the wrong thing down.
Oh, perfect.
And
Very unwise.
before you tell me what you have, I rolled our doubt dice. And she has provided a 15.
I'll take that 15 for an 18 total.
As Brek looks at you, and he purposely set you down in front of him, and sat across from you, engaged in negotiations, eyes kind of over top of these pince-nez little round glasses begin to glow red as he kind of looks at you and looks at Threekin, very clearly knowing exactly who Threekin the Tall is, despite only having 2 of the 3 members. And these velvety words begin to almost reverberate around this room. With your 15, Kachi, with the roll of a 15, Kachi, you blink your eyes, you resist this charming effect, but
I would like to use my reaction.
ooh, okay, cool. Go for it. What's your reaction?
So whenever a creature I can see within 120 feet of me succeeds on a saving throw against being charmed or frightened, I can use my reaction to force a different creature I can see within 120 feet make the same wisdom saving throw against my save DC. If they fail, they are charmed or frightened of me for 1 minute. And they can end it on their turn. So can Brek Vistrand please make a wisdom saving throw?
Absolutely. He was about to try to do a reaction shenanigan too.
Good job.
All right. You say it was
I've been waiting for this.
wisdom?
Yes.
Is this a harmful gas or vapor?
That is a 17.
Okay, he succeeds.
Okay.
Silvery barb.
Silvery Barb's rolling with disadvantage. That one is unfortunately higher, so it is still.
Okay.
All right. We'll let you play.
So, Gwyn uses his reaction. Kachi uses his reaction. As Brek, as this power, is almost just this aura is passed between the members of this table. You see the ring. Actually, no, this one is the bracelets. The bracelets kind of begin to glow on his hand as he also has a charm redirect. And so he will redirect this once more. Trigger, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
As we just table tennis this spell around.
That's a 22.
You resist this. So the redirection ability.
I'd like to use my reaction. I can slow fall.
Trigger was leaning too far back in his chair when he tried to charm him. So as you go back all the way, you matrix out of the way of this charming effect.
Perfect.
As focuses on Trigger breaks it. So he just slams a fist on the table.
Well, I suppose we get rid of pirates the only way we know how. I will be the executioner now. And maybe...
But you said exterminator.
Oh, that's right. He did.
You did say you said exterminator.
Then I will be the exterminator. And Threekin the Tall can join his legs.
Everyone, roll initiative.
You killed a child.
Well, his brother was older. He might be an adult. Oh, good. Oh, good. I even said don't pick up that one, and I still don't.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good. Rolled poorly for Europa. She only has a 7. What you got, Kachi?
I have a 15.
15. Kachi. Gwyn?
7.
You and Europa together. And Trigger.
23.
23. Threekin seems taken aback and confused. He got a 2 on initiative. So starting us off as Brek slams his fist kind of into the table, this initial charming repartee not effective either on Kachi or on Trigger, but Tesha or Gwyn also tried to redirect this back to Vrek. So this animosity is clearly in the room. But starting off is Trigger, who was able to resist the charming effects of Brek Vistrand. As soon as Brek's fists hit the table, you see claws growing out of his fingers. You see eyes glowing kind of more wickedly red. The almost canines begin to start to grow already, and this almost the red aura from the windows gets brighter as the entire room is bathed in blood, as you are reminded something that Gwyn pieced a little together last time, but it is very apparent now. This is very clearly someone associated with the Crimson Harbingers.
Great. I roll out of my chair, and for some reason, I genuinely just really hate the lighting in here, and so I want to shoot both the windows and make attacks to break those.
Excellent. Okay, go ahead and roll to hit this first window. AC is going to be 20. There's a damage threshold of 10, but they don't have a lot of hit points.
It's a window! If I can't hit this, okay. First window. Okay. Okay. Man, I have rolled 3 19s in a row. No, that will hit.
That hits.
That will hit.
Go ahead and roll your damage. You're basically trying to weaken the stability of this crystal in the window enough that it's going to break.
Yeah, I got that. 12.
Excellent. So in total, there's a damage threshold at first because they are somewhat magical. The first few of that hit points is nerfed a little bit, but you do manage to do 7 damage total to this window, and you see spiderweb cracking, reaching all the way up this window.
Okay, I attack again.
Nice. Go ahead and roll again.
Okay, not as good. That one is only a 17.
17 is you shoot, it bounces off a piece of the window that's maybe more metallic, doesn't quite leave a damage behind. But go ahead and give me a perception check.
Sure. 18.
That is not exactly enough. A little bit more than enough. I said the DC was 17. As you start to see some of these spiderweb cracking on the window, you expect to see sunlight coming in, and oddly you don't. It doesn't seem like this window leads outside.
Guys, we've been in here longer than I thought. It's nighttime. I'm gonna run up to the man, and I'm gonna take and thank you. We're gonna do flurry of blows.
Oh hell yeah!
Unarmed strike. Okay, I think maybe that's 2 19s to hit. It was it's a 12 and a 12.
And that will hit.
Great. Could I have a I'll roll my damage, but can I have a con saving throw?
Yes, indeed. That is going to be a 24? Nope, 25.
Great. Can I have another con saving throw?
2 of them? Come on. Rolled much worse. So I imagine with a 14, he will have to burn a legendary resistance to pass.
He actually doesn't. My con save is at 14. I don't know how to get that higher.
Oh. I think wisdom. It's tied to wisdom. I think.
I don't level up very much.
You're
we
right.
should do that sometime. Okay, not very good, not very good. 12 points of damage total.
12 total. Excellent. Nice.
That is my turn.
That is enough of this. I'm dealing with the captain first.
And he will use, at the end of your turn, a legendary action to swipe at you. That is a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Just like palms your head and just kind of pushes you away.
Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm just as good as the cap. I mean, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, but you deal with me first.
You are not worth my time.
That is the captain, Kachi.
As a bonus action, Kachi is going to Hexblade Curse the Man.
Ooh.
Like, all right, you want to deal with the captain? Come on. I'm going to bound off the chair and just kind of like fly to the right of him to get in between, to have the trigger and I on either side.
Hell yeah.
And let's see if I can hit the man with the cerulean dagger.
Very nice.
All right. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 certainly hits.
Wunderbar. I rolled, see if I crit. I did not. For this one, I'll put on my sneak attack.
Oh, hell yeah.
This will also be with full damage of the ice knife.
Hell yes.
And I'm also going to burn a bardic to do defensive flourish and adding a d8 so that I can add a little bit to the damage and to my AC.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Not great overall. Okay, 13.
You broke up a little bit in there. Was it how much damage was it?
13.
13. Okay, cool. Trigger punching in on one side while Kachi draws a dagger and goes for the opposite side. Did you also add the extra damage from Hexblade Curse?
Oh, I did not. Thank you. That'll be an extra 3. So
nice.
It was now
16.
8.
Oh, 18.
So it's did I say 2, 4, 7, 8. Yeah.
There we go. Excellent. So cool. You fly over.
Save me the trouble of running across my table. I'd hate to ruin dinner.
Is now Brek's turn.
I have one more attack, sir.
My apologies.
That is all right. It is new, and we not been with our wonderful friend Kachi for a time. That is a dirty 20.
That will hit.
Except crit on a 19 with Hexblade Curse.
Oh, that is a critical hit from Kachi.
Oh yeah. Okay, so for this one, just 2 again. I get anything extra? Gain +3 in damage and a ring gain 5. Okay, cool. Yep. Just 11 damage.
11 damage. More excellent. Two big strikes and two big stabs coming from Kachi as he plants next to Brek. But as it stands with two of you, with one of you on either side, first at the end of Kachi's turn, he's going to make a legendary action to try to grab onto you, Kachi, to prevent you from flying away. That is going to be a +9. That is a 23. If you want to give me an opposed acrobatics or athletics check to get out of this, or to dodge this grapple.
Okay. I have to get... No, 18.
So, like, this, like, predator claw latches onto you. You're probably immediately reminded of Urumi. Similar claws now wrapped around your very own missing sword. As then Brek's turn immediately follows. He's going to pull you in and bite you. With 19 to hit.
With my action, defensive flourish, it is a 20 AC now.
Insane. So tries to go to bite you, and this like glowing, high-pitched shriek from the amethyst in your weapon, like goes off like a siren, breaking his attack breaking him mid-attack. So instead, he'll just try to dig his claws into you a little bit deeper, doing an unarmed strike on the other side. That is a 24 to hit. And that doesn't get the extra stuff. But that is going to be 9 piercing damage.
Okay. With his missed attack for the bite, I would like to use my reaction to riposte.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. So I'll use again one of my bardic because we're doing that. And yeah, and then I can add the superiority die to the damage roll if I hit. Still flanking, or because of grapple, is that gone?
Grapple just takes your speed to 0, so I'd say, why not give it? You can still do advantage. Trigger is on the other side, berating him.
Only a 14 for the 4 and 5.
14 is not going to hit. You try to swing a little too wildly, and he just sort of leans to the side.
You pirates are insignificant. Not even impressive enough to rank among your compatriots. I've already dealt with one of this spotted dozen. And I'm about to finish.
Is that what you call the STD that's riddling you?
They have different names.
Yeah, okay.
Not vampirism.
Vampirism.
Wait, you're a vampire?
Was that not obvious?
I mean, I just kind of thought it was made up. That's so cool. Let's kill you.
Trigger, you're gonna have to fill me in. He tried to bite me. I'm guessing that has to do with it.
Marcus!
Yeah.
Marcus, this little one didn't even know.
They're like yelling into the entry hall for the guards that walked you in.
Have you got a rabies shot? Okay.
Can you believe that? No, don't get up. I'll have the fireplaces do it.
On initiative 10, the fireplaces burst to life. Europa and Gwyn, I'm going to need opposed athletics or acrobatics checks as the flames come dancing in your direction.
16.
That is unfortunately lower than the 24 the fireplace rolled. I'm going to roll for Europa. Europa does succeed. So as this fireplace surges out and goes to like wrap around the two of you, Gwyn, you are sort of like pulled into a fiery cocoon, enclosed and grappled. And Europa manages to sort of just dodge to the side as Gwyn, you are pulled within this fireplace. But that is hilariously Gwyn and Europa's turns.
Like,
So on your turn, in the fire's grasp, you start off your turn by taking 1d8 of fire damage. Only 3 fire damage coming to Gwyn.
Okay, I will take it.
And it does feel like the fire on its initial attack has pulled you into the fireplace, but it does not seem finished with moving you. You can use an action to try to break the grapple, or you are a ranged fighter, so if you wanted to sort of fire from the grapple, it's not going to be affected.
I would like to start my turn not here. So I would like to Misty Step about
Oh yeah.
over, I don't even know. Here?
Yeah.
Just where I can see. So that'll be my bonus action. Get out of there. We don't want to be there. And then I am going to draw my bow and fire at Brek. And I'm going to yell, he's got a magical tattoo on his hand. Look out. And I will just fire a regular arrow. I don't want to sharpshoot or anything yet.
Nice.
14 to hit.
14 is not going to hit.
And then I will fire my second one. 19.
19 does hit. He is like grappling Kachi with one hand, grabs the first arrow with his other hand, and then you hit him with the second one.
I will make him my favorite foe to deal additional damage to him. Is he resistant to psychic damage?
He's not.
Okay, he takes 1 psychic damage. And then he will take 4 plus 2 plus 5. 3, 6, 11 points of cold damage.
Very nice. An icy arrow charging forward.
And then I will just move to the other side of Trigger. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm nervous of the doors and the windows.
That's fair. Repositioning yourself the smallest bit. Still giving yourself some distance, but getting away from the fireplaces. Excellent. After Tesha's turn, that is Brek's legendary action, and he is going to... he'll swing at Trigger this time. That is a 19 to hit Trigger.
No, so now he wants to attack me. Go ahead.
That is 11 piercing damage. And I didn't realize this before when I had him grapple Kachi, but if he hits with his unarmed strike, you're automatically grappled. So he does grapple onto you as well, Trigger. So the two of you are firmly in the clutches of this vampire.
It's like we're hugging, all of us. It's like a really cute.
I feel the warmth.
Yeah.
Is a unnatural quality.
Is this why you do this? Did you not receive enough love?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, we can be your family now.
I have
You can join us.
For family. I have an entire port dedicated to me. You
Oh yeah, under your spell.
will
Loving.
simply be trophies.
Got it. He didn't win enough as a child. That was it. He got it.
All of you watch as Threekin disappears. Whoever would like to give me a perception check, give me a perception check.
Well, of course.
That's
Natural 20!
Hey. 23.
I'm just really trying to emotionally appeal to Brek, so no.
With a natural 20 themselves, the two remaining members of Threekin the Tall hit under the table with a natural 20.
But it is under the table.
Yes, under the table.
Great. So, great.
Under the table? They're over there.
Gwen, you can see like Threekin just goes, shh, and another like the other head kind of comes around and goes, shh. What are you looking? Which brings us to I skipped Europa by accident because it was in the same initiative as Gwen. Europa kind of looks to the crew. Should jump on Brek or deal with the fireplaces?
Get the fireplaces. Get them shut down.
Break a window. I don't know. I don't care.
Europa goes to the goes to this fireplace. Ow. And I'm going to roll her 2 attacks. Let's say 3 successes on this, and she can crumble one of the fireplaces.
Nice.
And there's going to be 1 success. That is a miss on her first attack. So she manages to fracture some of the stone here. And then that's Threekin's turn. And then the doors burst open from the entryway as Marcus, the more heavily armored vampire knight. Actually, no, I'm going to do the other one. There's 2 allies out here.
He said don't come in.
But the art for the vamp knight is female. So, Marcus, the mind drinker vampire, the other armored figure, walks in and kind of pulls this helmet off, and like all around his head is bald, and you can see that there are almost like tattooed, like names tattooed all over his like scalp. As he enters on initiative 1, because he got a natural 1, he kind of looks between the crew here. You guys are putting up more of a fight than a lot of others do. Why don't you just get in the pit? And he is going to do a mind siphon on Trigger.
Succeed.
No, Marcus. We gotta. You can get our coats from Coat Check. We were just heading out of here.
He's wearing all of your coats already. Trigger, go ahead and give me an intelligence saving throw.
Not the one I would like to do. Woo! 18.
18 does succeed on resisting this.
I'm going to use my reaction.
Damn, okay, yeah.
I need Brek Vistrand to make it a wisdom saving throw. It always is going to be wisdom with me.
Okay, cool. Good to know. I lost a dice, but I'll figure that out later. Wisdom saving throw. That is only going to be a 13.
He is now charmed or frightened of me for 1 minute.
Ooh.
So probably frightened because we're fighting him.
Very nice.
I'm not going to convince him anything.
Ooh. Yes.
He can repeat the saves at the end of his turn.
Cool. As this redirection kind of happens, this glowing sort of arcane-styled energy that flavors some of your abilities, standing right next to Trigger, like this vampire at the door, like almost like as he's like doing this, is starting to try to carve Trigger into his head to control Trigger. You redirect this charming effect, and as this explosion goes off, you can see Brek's the gemstone in his finger begins to glow, and looks at you like, "What? You may be too important." No. As the fear takes over, driven by this connection to the fake Hana ring he wears.
All right, yeah, he has a disadvantage on attack rolls while he can see me and ability checks.
Nice. And question for this reaction, in the verbiage, it targets the charming effect targets someone else?
Whenever I or a creature within 120 feet of me succeeds on a saving throw against being charmed or frightened.
Oh, okay. So it's a secondary effect. It's not like redirecting it.
Correct. Yeah, and then it's they have to. It's not even like it's against my wisdom save, and then it's just to be charmed or frightened for a minute.
Cool.
So it's not like I take whatever they have. It's
sweet.
just like
it's not
twisted it.
It's not rogue style stealing things.
Yeah.
Then as the vampire is trying to carve Trigger's name onto his head, Trigger, you resist this magical effect, but you still take half damage, so you end up taking 7 psychic damage.
Okay.
As the Mind Drinker has entered the fray. That takes us...
For how much?
7.
Thank you.
Which is then back around True Trigger's turn.
Okay. Hey, for the first attack, the resistance from the window was because... that took away some of the damage, just because it's a, not a living thing. So it's almost, there's like a 5-point damage threshold. Okay. So it's not like a magical thing.
It's
not a magical thing or anything.
Correct. It's like, because if you were to punch it, odds are you would do nothing. But you just have to hit a higher number than that.
I'll attack the same window.
Nice.
That is, if we're keeping it that, I'm not going to hit the first time. That one should hit.
Brek is maneuvering you around. That's going to hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Uh, 11 points of damage on that one.
I think I did that wrong last time. So you fire into this window with this other shot, and you see this left window here. The crystal begins to fall piece by piece as you shoot into this area outside this window and reveal that this window does not leave outside, but does lead to what is perhaps a secret room of sorts on the other side. And as the window is gone, this glowing red light kind of begins to flow in stronger. It seems like whatever room is over there is almost generating this light.
Okay.
Oh.
I will bonus attack.
Marcus, not enough for you. You wanted to invite more friends?
First of all, don't talk to me about friends. Mostly because it's a little unclear what my relationship is with all these people in this room. Sometimes it feels like I'm a child. Sometimes I feel like I'm like a buddy. It's strange. But also, and I punch him.
Nice.
Don't hit. Okay. I'm gonna go take out the trash. And that's not an in-game mechanic. That's in my own home.
Of course.
I'll be right back.
Wait, what?
Seth has to take the trash out. But Trigger is also doing his best to take out the trash. At the end of Trigger's turn, That is going to be Brek, and Brek is going to use 2 legendary actions to once again try to bite the captain in his clutches.
No, please.
Damn, that is not great. That is an 18, and your AC is still 20.
Still 20.
It does not hit. Goes once again, right as like Trigger fires his gun. What the hell was that? That was so loud. It's unsafe. Everyone should be wearing hearing protection.
It's called the blunderpuss, and it's really unsafe.
Obviously.
Blunderpuss.
That is Kachi's turn.
Okay. Great. I want to use my first attack to cut off the runic bracelet that he has on. If you'll allow me to try to like focus an attack on that.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Dirty 20.
Okay, very nice. You kind of get the sense of like, okay, cool. You scope out this magical item. I'll say with succeeding on the Arcana check, I'll give you advantage on whichever one you choose to do. If you attack it, you could potentially like slice the like connecting pieces between the beads and make sure he can't redirect any spells and things anymore. Or if you want to do a sleight of hand check, you could potentially take it.
I'll do that.
Nice. So give me a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Cool. Okay, first one is a 24.
Okay, yeah, that is very, very good. You like the hand that he is like holding you with. You like put your wings on it as if you're fighting it, and with like the hand, like the hands of a smith with some training, you manage to kind of unlatch it and get this pocketed into you. Like you just like shove it into your tunic real quick. Not something you could like use immediately, but something that potentially you could make use of in the future.
Amazing. Cool. And that'll still just use my first attack.
Yeah, first attack.
Great. So yeah, I'll use my second attack then. Let's see if I can do anything with a bonus action. I don't think so. Okay, come on. Does a 16 hit?
16 exactly hits.
Yes. Okay. We'll do the same. We'll do... Oh, I should have rolled 2 more earlier. Oh, it's fine. Damn, I need to choose different dice for these. Wow, that's so bad. Only 10 piercing.
10 piercing damage. There we are. Managed to get the dagger into him a little bit.
Cool. Oh, and I can do 10 plus an additional 16 damage. I forgot my sneak attack. And I'm still doing that, so that's an additional 3, so 19 damage. I forgot.
There we go. Sneak attack plus Hexblade's Curse, matching the damage you're doing with your dagger.
Love it. Okay. Do I have any bonus actions? I think I'll keep the bonus action for this time, and I'll wait for my... Oh, wait. I could do that. I could definitely do that. Would you allow me, since I hit with a melee, to do a retroactive Wrathful Smite?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You're in the clutches of a vampire. Cool. It makes sense that you would have done that.
Cool. If you can roll for me a wisdom save.
I am rolling really bad. That is a 13.
Fails. So, an additional 3 psychic.
Well, fine. There we go.
Oh, wait, and it is now frightened of me for the next minute.
He stays frightened.
He stays frightened of this crew. I'm going to say he will abide by the frightened condition, but it's almost just more he's under the underestimated condition, as potentially the last people he dealt with were easier than this, and they have like this ranking amongst pirates.
What?
Yeah.
You are all still standing.
So instead, as frightened of two of you, he's going to use a legendary action at the end of Kachi's turn to attack Trigger.
With disadvantage.
It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter because the first one I rolled was a 2. So it was a 2.
We're very tenacious.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm actually not standing. You're actually you're kind of holding me a foot off the ground. Could you put me down?
No. I'm pretty sure you're the one behind everything.
Like avoiding eye contact with Gwyn and Kachi.
Hit me. I'm the captain now.
So it is now Brek's turn. So he is going to try to bite into Trigger with disadvantage because of the fear. Oh fuck. That is 14.
Whoa. I don't like being touched. No. Get out. Stop it.
He'll dig his claws deeper into Trigger with his unarmed strike. And that one is a dirty 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you stay grappled, and you take 9 piercing damage, as he can't really do much. Marcus on the other side is like, boss, they fell for the festival games trick, man. This isn't a great look for you. But that is going to be the flames shooting out again. Europa is tanking one of these. So she does resist being grappled once more, but this other flame grapple is going to come out, and the nearest target is going to be Kachi. So Kachi, go ahead and roll. You're going to end up making this a disadvantage because you're currently grappled by Brek. But give me an acrobatics or athletics check with disadvantage.
Oh, God.
Say 21 from the
5.
fire. That is a lot less than 21. So these flames wrap around you, Kachi, and drag you into this fireplace. Kachi is pulled across the ground by this magical fireplace. On the other side, it kind of bursts out as Europa digs her claws in and resists being pulled in once more, with her focus being on trying to break this one. And that is going to be Gwyn and Europa.
I would like to shoot the Mind Drinker vampire.
Nice.
And I'm going to do it sharpshooter.
Hell yes.
Nice.
As you roll that, at the end of Brek's turn, does he roll to get rid of your fear?
Yeah. Yes, he needs a 15.
Wisdom, and that is going to be a 19, so
he's no longer frightened of me.
no longer frightened of you, still frightened of Kachi for another round.
Good. Is a 16 enough to hit?
16 is enough to hit the Mind Drinker vampire. Definitely focused more on the brains versus the brawn, specifically carving names into his brain.
He is not my favorite enemy, but yay! Is he resistant to psychic or anything?
Ooh, that is a good question. I'll double check. He's not.
Okay.
Uses psychic damage, but doesn't resist it.
27 damage total.
Damn. Okay. Not good for him.
Good. Love that.
Boss, you all right? Pfft. Ah!
And then I will move here, and then I will fire at Brek this time.
Nice.
Not sharpshooter, just regular.
Excellent. Doing some repositioning.
Oh, damn, I probably should have. 26 to hit.
26 does hit.
Okay, and that might hit. Yay. 14, 17, 18 plus 5, 23 to Brek.
Hell yes.
Can I use an ensnaring strike on Brek? Can he
Yes.
make a strength saving throw?
Strength save. That is a natural 2 for a total of 6. Excuse
He
me.
is now restrained.
I think he'll legendary resist this one.
Yeah.
Fear wasn't too scary, but doesn't want to be restrained.
Okay. Worth it then. Great. That is my turn.
Excellent. He used a double legendary action earlier, so he doesn't have one. That is going to be Europa with 2 attacks on this fireplace to try to break it over time. That is another success. That is 2 successes. This fireplace is no longer glowing as Europa manages to put it out. So she crumbles the fireplace on itself, and I'll actually say additionally, as she does that, where is it? Here it is. As Europa basically breaks down this fireplace, pulling away kind of at the rubble, she reveals what is on the other side, which is a pit leading down into the depths. You had to climb a mountain to get here, so who knows how far this goes.
Uh-oh.
3 kid.
You can fly.
3 kid stays
Oh, I
hiding.
Right.
And the mind drinker vampire does get his mind siphon back. So is going to once again begin to start finishing. I think Trigger is locked in with his boss, so maybe he'll go for him and continue trying to write Trigger's name. Go ahead and give me an intelligence saving throw, Trigger.
What is your deal, man? Everybody's so obsessed with me. Oh dear. No. No with a natural 1.
Ooh, that is...
I can't help you if you fail.
As he finishes writing the R of Trigger, this Mind Drinker vampire's eyes kind of gloss over. Brek, we found a good one. This one's got connections to the Cyclops and that bitch who's been hunting our friends. We should make him pay. And that is going to be it.
I'm confused. Are you like a crony? You kind of seem like you guys are friends, but also it's a weird vibe.
It's my job to learn everyone's secrets. Is now right, Cyclops' little pet. 28 psychic damage to Trigger.
28.
Whoa. Not little pet.
And that brings us back around to Trigger's turn.
Pets are adorable and they're cuddly and they are not doing shit like this. Oh, that didn't hit. But that did. With a 24 to hit.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we're going to use our Thunderous Boom.
Nice.
So... You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, there is no... Sorry, Scream. I didn't mean to be so angry when I have the possibility of rolling 28 points of damage and instead roll 7. 11 points of damage, I think.
Oof.
That's just... No, 12 points of damage.
Excellent.
That's just annoying. And then
That is
because
enough to bring Brek to bloodied.
does he let go of me because he thinks, you know what, that's just not worth it?
He doesn't.
Okay. I'm going to. I need to heal because I'm dead. The thing?
Healing amulet.
Mm-hmm.
So you
How
can
much do I
roll,
get again?
roll up to half your hit dice to do a healing surge, but then you would have to do a rest before you can use it again.
Are we doing if we're level 7, are we at 3 or 4?
3.
And you can still add your con modifier.
Yes.
Yeah, add.
Oh, yes. And if you have a negative con modifier. And as Trigger is healing back up, that is Brek. And Brek will attempt to bite you, Trigger.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm
Undo
doing that.
all that healing. Kachi with Wrathful Smite, this fear effect. Is there a range? Trying to decide if he has disadvantage on Trigger.
Let me see. It's still concentration, and I haven't been
haven't been
damaged. Bonus action. I don't think. No, I think once it's happening, it's still up for a minute.
All right, cool. That is good.
Yeah, because the range was like I had to hit him, and then he had to fail the con save. So like as long as we're still within that minute space.
Cool. Just not super familiar with Wrathful Smite. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Just gonna double check one thing with Frighten. The condition, not the spell. All right, cool. As long as you're within his line of sight, he does have disadvantage on all of these.
Nice.
You are within the fireplace, but you are still within line of sight. So he'll have disadvantage on this bite on Trigger. And that is only going to be a 15 to hit Trigger, so that is going to miss once more. Because I cannot...
Stop trying to kiss me.
No, it is... I'm trying to bite at your wrist.
I don't know what the French do, but I don't really want it, okay?
French?
Yeah, I agree. Why
What? And that is Kachi's turn. You could either use an action to try to break the fire's grapple, or take your turn as normal. You are grappled but not restrained, so you don't have disadvantage on things.
My action, can I cast Shatter at a 3rd level on the fireplace?
Ooh. I'll say yes.
Okay.
And because Shadow would do double effect on the fireplace, I'm assigning hit points real fast to this fireplace. Let's say it's a magical fireplace. It probably has, let's say, 35 hit points.
Okay. Do you want to do con save?
I'll do a con save for a fireplace. I'll say it's stone. It's got a +5. I'm rolling about as normal as well as possible. It's a 16.
Oh, that does save.
Okay, so it'll still, the arcane abilities of Brek are still enough to kind of keep it somewhat rigid, but it'll take half damage. But because it's a unnatural, or it's a natural made with natural material, it'll take double damage. So it'll just take whatever you roll.
Okay, cool. 2. That all my other d8s. They are here somewhere. 5, 10, 17, 23.
23. This fireplace is bloodied.
Is there anything I could do? Damn. What I have done? Silvery barbs on a fireplace? No. Um, Damn. Yeah, I wish that would have done more. Damn. I guess as a bonus action, I will. Can I still yell through the fireplace? Is it
Yeah.
just more of like a natural restraining thing? Okay. Um, I'll shout out to Gwen, like, Gwen, he's bloody. Trying to get him. Help Trigger. He keeps trying to kiss him. Cool. And that'll be it.
That is Kachi's turn. Which brings us to Brek. At the end of Kachi's turn, he'll do an unarmed strike on Trigger.
Hey, stop it.
With disadvantage again still. But it is going to be a 17 to hit Trigger.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Misses once more. And then it is Brek's turn.
Now that your captain has been dealt with or is in the process, I am in the presence of mind to deal with the rest of you.
And is going to once again attempt to bite Trigger first. Still with disadvantage because Kachi is still here. But that is going to be a 23 to hit you, Trigger.
Yeah.
So first, you'll take 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Followed by 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And make a note that your hit point maximum is reduced by 10. As you watch as Brek finally bites into you, drinking of some of your blood, and he is no longer bloodied. He was already at disadvantage.
Oh shit, he was. Never mind. I'm so sorry.
Hey, by just
ran
being
back
in
to
the
my
room, you're causing disadvantage now. So that was the bite on Trigger, and next is the unarmed strike on Trigger. With disadvantage, that's going to be another 17, so it's not going to hit. I forgot how to do math.
Oh, this one is almost empty. Next, perhaps the favorite of Pollux.
And he kind of like looks over at his mind drinker vampire, at Marcus. So that's Brek's turn. On the fire's turn, the one holding Kachi is still active and is going to begin to pull Kachi even further. Kachi, you see the room that you're in begin to disappear, and you hear the sounds of shrieking as this fireplace tosses you back. There we go. You are dragged and kicked into this hole, which wouldn't be a huge problem, except the hole is not empty. So there is going to be an attack coming your way.
What?
That
It's the
is
legs.
a dirty 20 to hit. Which means
I think I'll shield.
oh, shield. You throw up a shield, and you resist this. As you throw up this shield, you see like a bats kind of look like they're made out of just like skin anyway, but this is like a bat that has been experimented on, and different parts of it are swollen and just sort of bulgy and pussy. And you see as it like goes to like try to bite onto you, it splats against this shield as you are tossed back into this pit. You do, technically, as you're falling, you don't have your movement just yet, but give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Yes. Okay. 22.
Nice. So I'll say you do end up falling, like you begin to fall into this pit. It is very clearly falling for a long time. So we have essentially just determined the depth of these pits thanks to your dexterity saving throw, because you succeeded. So at the end of like the round of falling, you still haven't hit the bottom. So you're able to kind of catch yourself. So we'll say they are 100 feet deep.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
But there are a swarm of bat. Like one of these bats attacked you. They are a swarm of these bats trying to latch on to you.
Okay.
Kachi is in a different fight now. That is Gwyn and Europa.
I have orders from the captain to try to kill Brek. So I am going to fire my first shot as sharpshooter and just hope.
Nice.
Yay. Good. That is 23 to hit.
That will absolutely hit.
Okay. 15 plus 20, 25, 24 piercing damage on the first shot.
Not bad. He is back to being bloodied for sure. As he drinks, triggers blood, you like catch him like through the cheek, so he loses some of it.
Still weird.
Do I do it?
It's a matter of perspective. To some, feasting on my food as ravenous as you did would be weird.
I'm going to, Kachi's going. I'm gonna fire at the mind drinker vampire.
You see, Europa has also closed with the mind drinker and is tearing into him with her claws.
Right.
It looks like she's got it under control, but he isn't dead at the end of her turn yet.
Okay, then I will fire them. I want the mind drinker gone.
Cool. Go for it.
That is 22.
Absolutely hits.
Yay, I'm gonna go the D6, but I get the extra D4. Yay! Oh my god, I rolled max. 12 plus 15, 27.
27 damage. You finish off this mind drinker vampire. As you do, like as your arrow pierces through him, all these names that have kind of been written into his scalp almost like begin to like peel off and then and vanish into the wind. And almost like from a distance in the town, you can hear, "Why the fuck is there a festival going on?"
Oh, good. Okay. And I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get on the table.
Hell yeah.
I'm worried for Trigger, so I'm just gonna get close.
Nice. Standing on the table, bow drawn, pointed at this vampire. Very sick. That brings us. That takes us to Three Kid, who's hiding, and Marcus, who isn't here anymore. That is Trigger's turn.
Three Kid, why are you the most useless? Why do we even bring you anywhere? This is why I hate kids.
When the fighting starts, my brother handles it.
You don't get a potion that you can just give people? I'm going to try an acrobatics out of this shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Try to break the grapple. Absolutely. Use your action to kind of get out of there.
19.
That is enough to get out of the grapple.
Great. Step of the wind, disengage.
Oh, hell yeah.
My jump distance is doubled, so I like do a little kick flip off of him. I would like to go up. I would like to go up to the room. Wait, I can't move. Yay. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5:30. When I look in at the edge here, what do I see?
You look in, you see, like, in contrast to all of like the luxuriousness of this room in here, like very like there's like finery. It's like they're kind of showing off. This other room almost looks sterile. It's very like white walls. It seems like almost more like medical in a way, very laboratory-esque. As you peer through this window, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
19.
Excellent. Perception with someone else. They do not notice you because working on a test subject, so you can see what looks to be like a member of a pirate crew. I'll even say that you notice they have, like, you can see, like, as they're like kind of like strapped down, they have a tattoo that matches the logo on Three Kids' hat, like a skull that's been split into three pieces. But working on that test subject, you can just see another one of these mind drinker vampires. They have like another bald head covered in like these etched names, but they have not noticed you, despite the window being shattered.
Yeah. No source of light.
On the opposite side of the wall, there are like plate windows that appear to be like less ornate and more reinforced, but you can look out and you can see like a slapdash. I can actually just extend this reveal. A slapdash like cemetery. Like there's like plots and it seems like people have been buried out here.
Understood. Not a medical light necessarily,
Not
or
necessarily.
not something that's doing anything.
It seems like even the medical personnel is also vampires.
Okay. I will slip behind the throne. And pop for some cover and pop up potion of healing.
Very nice. You've got some cover. You did use your bonus action, I believe, for Step of the Wind.
It's just actually wait. Yeah. As a dash or disengage action as a bonus action. Yeah.
So you may not be able to heal this turn, but you are able to kind of get yourself some cover.
Understood. Great.
At the end of Trigger's turn, Brek will see like a weakened Trigger kind of scurry away, and will like hold his arms out and kind of just begin to float onto the table and close the distance with Gwyn. Not so scary anymore. Which is then he has to use a legendary action to move. But that is Kachi's turn. You're able to catch yourself before you fall any further, but there is a swarm of bats between you and getting back up out of here.
How far would you say is like the lip of the fireplace from where I am?
You had enough time to catch yourself, so if this pit is 100 feet deep, we'll say you're at like 60. That seems good.
Okay. And how many bats are in front of me?
It's hard to tell. There's like a swarm of them.
Swarmer. Okay. I then would like to, because I do have dark vision, yes?
I believe you do as the Outland.
Okay. I would like to choose, like, pick a point closest to the bats on the wall, like just above them, and see if I can't break off some rubble, or even if I can with shatter, right like into the fireplace. So even if I get hit by some falling rubble, I could try to hit the fireplace again, but any falling
Ah,
rubble will come down on the
I
bats and my
I see. And Shatter has a range of at least 60 feet, I assume.
60 feet exactly.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you're able to reach that fireplace with it. I'll say if you're willing to take some of this damage yourself from the falling rubble, I'll let it hit the fireplace and some of the bats.
Awesome. Yeah, great.
So I'll make a con save for con save for fireplace is going to fail, and con save for bats is also a fail.
Great. Awesome. Okay. 48. Oh, wow. Bad. That's 2, 5, 11. So 11 total. So I guess 22 for the fireplace.
22 for the fireplace. Fireplace is a dunzo.
Right. And yeah, just 11 in total for the rest of those.
Okay, cool. 11 for the rest. I'll say you can treat it as if like you succeeded, so you take 5 from some of this falling rubble.
Cool.
But you managed to thin the herd of these bats.
Love it.
Any movement from you to get any closer, or?
Yeah, I'd like to just like try to fly up 30 feet if possible.
Absolutely. So you are now 30 feet away from the fireplace with bats around you.
I wish I had my perfection dash, but I don't. Not yet.
Not yet. At the end of Kachi's turn, Brek will do an unarmed strike at Gwyn. That is a 21 to hit.
Of course, that'll hit.
That will hit for 11 piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Can he make a strength saving throw?
That is a natural 1.
He's going to be pushed 10 feet away from me and take 8 force damage.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm just going to, because I drew the throne there, I'm going to give you extra 5 feet just for fun. As you basically just, he hits and like stumbles back, falling into the throne.
11 points of damage is so much to me.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at my health and I'm like, was that worth
it? But super sick. I mean, you avoid being grappled by him.
Yeah, that's good.
For now, because that is his turn. So he is basically going to, from his throne, just like slump forward, look up, and then basically kick off the throne to just like spear you across the room.
Sorry, could I just get him real fast?
You motherfucker. Absolutely you can, hiding behind the throne. That's sick as hell.
I got this. Does a 19 hits?
19 hits.
Great. Could I get a con save throw?
That is a very high, 20.
Okay. You know, we just gotta keep trying. What are we doing if
one of the
we're
things
trying?
he's good at. Not strength.
Okay, not 9 points of damage.
Hell yeah. Hilarious happenstance. Great call as he flies at Gwyn. Unarmed strike coming first is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That is going to be 11 piercing damage once again. Rolled the 7 again. And you are grappled. And he's going to try to bite you. That is going to be a 26 to hit. So first off is going to be 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Followed by 12 necrotic damage.
Oh my god! I have 1 hit point.
And your hit point maximum goes down by 12.
Well, that's good. I didn't want hit points.
As he is healed for 12. The flame that would be the flame grapplers, but they have been destroyed by Europa and Kachi, which brings us to Gwyn and Europa.
Well,
Europa is able
I'm-
to get around and flank with you, Gwyn.
they can go first. Why doesn't Europa go first?
Excellent plan. Europa gets 2 attacks on him. Those are both. She is rolling hot. Those are both going to hit. For a total of 17 damage to Brek.
Okay.
And that is Gwyn's turn.
Woof. Okay. I will. God, what do I do? I'm gonna attack with the Gith Chakram,
Yes.
and I will attack. Just he is. I still get this. I still get this, and it's a D6. Let's see if I hit. 1+7. 22 to hit.
22 will absolutely hit.
Good. He takes 14 plus 4, 18 slashing damage.
18 slashing damage.
Oh, there's no way I have. I probably lost concentration and then am using a new favored.
I see.
And then I will attack again with my second attack.
Hell yeah.
That is lower. That is a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
And then bonus action, 2-weapon fighting.
Oh, sick.
Try to
Hit with
get
your offhand?
one little tap in. That's 15 to hit.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
I just try to hit him as much as I can. I am not going to move.
Excellent. At the end of your turn, he deflects your second chakram and slashes at you once more. That is going to be a 28 to hit.
I'm unconscious.
Gwyn is unconscious on the ground.
The table.
On the table, so sorry. The body slumps. You can, and Threekin flinches, which brings us back around to Trigger.
Okay. Give me a second.
Try to be brave.
All right. Matt,
Yes.
can I have the movement for it. Is there a way for me I'd like to try and get Bobby off the table. Can I, if with my like 2 action to attack,
Yes.
am I able to like swing him off, swing Tesha off the table?
You can definitely get there and move Gwyn. And like I think if you're committing to using like your action to do so, trying trying to decide what Brek would do as far as opportunity attacks go.
Right. Like I could.
Because like even if you are out of range, he could swing at Gwyn. I think if you're using your action, I'd say if you're willing to put yourself in a little bit of danger to help Gwyn, his attack will be disadvantage, but he will get one opportunity attack, but you'll be able to get Gwyn out of there.
Depending on how you want to play it, I could also I might be able to fly into the room in my next turn and healing word.
Uh-huh. Just want to do rule of cool. Okay. How's he looking?
He's looking pretty rough.
I just don't even think I have the action economy to do it. Okay. I'm gonna pop out. We'll just take some shots at Brek.
Nice. Pop out, take some shots at Brek.
Yeah. Not nearly as cool. For shots. That is a 20-something to hit.
That will surely hit.
Second shot. That is 17?
17 hits.
Great. 19 points of damage.
19 damage. Not bad. Brek is certainly not happy about that.
I will now I'm solo too. I can only do unarmed strike, which is not a throw, right? For a bonus action. Cool. All right, I'll take my own healing potion then.
Nice, yeah. Heal yourself back up on your bonus action. At the end of Trigger's turn, Brek gets a legendary action, and Gwyn is still there. Brek is going to pick up Gwyn and look over his shoulder at Trigger, and
I'm back behind the chair. Sorry, do you need me to look at you for this?
No, like a small child playing hide and seek, you have hidden behind a throne where I can see your feet. And much like Cyclops' pet, I suggest you fetch.
And he's going to toss Gwyn into the fireplace with Kachi. And so, Kachi, you see Gwyn plummeting past you.
That man can throw a body 30 feet?
He's a vampire, baby.
Strong.
He's a vampire baby.
You're
still a
Gwyn,
vampire baby.
You'll take one failed death save upon hitting the ground.
Yeah.
As Kachi, you see limp body of Gwyn fall past you. Brek using his legendary action to do so.
Kachi, you don't get a chance to catch him or nothing?
No, because on initiative 20, Kachi is getting attacked by bats.
Damn it.
There would be 3 attacks, but you've thinned the herd, so now there's only 2. There's a natural 3, that's a miss. And that is a 17 to hit? Nope, that is a 16 to hit, sorry.
Does not hit. And I will use my Hellish Rebuke on the first one that missed.
Can you use Hellish Rebuke on when they miss or when they hit?
Oh, wait. Oh, you're so right. I assumed it was also to miss. never mind.
Nice.
They both miss.
You
so-
they begin to swarm around you as Gwyn falls past you. But it is what happened? But it is your turn.
Great. Seeing Gwyn go by me, I'll plummet down after Gwyn. At least, okay, math. I was 60 feet down in a, say, 100 feet cavern.
Yes. So
I
you
went
are
up 30 feet.
You are 70 feet from the bottom that Gwyn just hit, and for the first time, kind of looking down below, looking to find Gwyn's body, you can see that Gwyn is not alone.
Oh. Oh my. I will. Can't do 2 spells and an action, and that sucks. Matt. Why would you do this? Okay. I'll go back down 10 to be exactly 60 feet. Healing word to Gwyn.
Nice. Yeah, you open your wings to fall down a little bit, because you're basically cooking the mechanics a little bit, so you're falling versus flying. It's not even really taking away from your movement to get close enough, but you are able to healing word Gwyn.
Hell yeah. 4 and 4. Oh, awesome. 8 plus 4, 12.
Nice.
Maxed out on a 2nd level. Okay, so just falling. I still need to get up. So, can I do anything? Damn, I feel like I'm so useless right now. Yeah, I'll fly back up, and then I'll use my action to dash and get out of the.
I will also say a mechanic of this pit to fly through and leave the area of the crowd of bats. They will get an opportunity attack. If you wanted to disengage as your action, you could do that. You just wouldn't be able to get as far.
I'll let them.
Cool.
Because I might still be able to use my reaction to try to get one.
Cool. Didn't really matter. They rolled a natural 2, so you don't have to worry about the opportunity attack.
Did you tell me how much you healed me for?
12.
I missed
12.
12, thank you, sorry. Is my hit point
That's good.
maximum still?
Yes.
Okay.
But you are able to, so you've risked the opportunity attack. It's been successful. You're basically able to, with movement and dash from 60 feet down, you end up perching right back in that fireplace.
Okay, cool.
Fuck. There's one thing.
We found your little potty downstairs, fucker.
I forgot one thing that sucks to have Kachi back again.
He's frightened.
And that's the frightened condition because you're back in his line of sight. Yeah, so it's like, you survived. What?
Yeah, I can fly, idiot.
What is flying? Just doesn't understand. At the end of Kachi's turn, he'll go for Europa with a unarmed strike. That's a 19 to hit Europa. That's going to hit. So Europa.
With disadvantage?
Oh, shit. You're right. Thank you. There's a 19. I think I rolled 2 11s. So we'll still hit Europa for 11. Cool. And Europa is now grappled. Which brings it to Brek's turn. What is Brek going to do? Brek is, with Kachi arriving from the fireplace, that is not possible, and is going to move in the opposite direction of Kachi in order to take a swipe at Trigger, because he's scared of Kachi, but also because Trigger's a lot closer. Still disadvantage.
And do I have any sort of cover considering
I'll say you have half cover for positioning behind the throne. So an extra 2 to your AC.
Okay.
With disadvantage, that is only a 16 to hit. Slices off like the top of the throne with his claws, but then is going to bite Europa to try to get some health back. With disadvantage, however, that is a natural 3. Fails to do any of that shit. Which brings us to Europa's turn and Gwyn's turn. Gwyn, there's also something I need for you to decide, sort of at random here. Go ahead and roll any dice for me. We're looking for either odds or evens.
Even.
Even. All right. Let me bring in a
Guest.
Michelle Obama, welcome.
I don't have a token for them yet. My apologies. As you come to in this, like, kind of like laying on the ground, you see Kachi flying overhead, and you suddenly feel a boot on your chest and like a thin rapier at your neck, as like a what looks to like a very like swashbucklery person is standing over you, looking very like, not grizzled is the bad word because it associates it with like an older demographic, but looks like muddy, dirty, scratches all over his face, like the worst attempt at a mustache you've ever seen, hair falling over his face. I got some questions for you, and you're not leaving this.
Are you the legs?
What?
Do you have 2 body parts that are children?
You've met my brothers? Are they still alive?
They're under the table.
They're under the fucking table upstairs. I told them to go home. God damn it. And like storms away, leaving you in the pit. Like just like storms away and just like smashes like the side of the pit with his sword.
Yeah, that'll work.
Fuck. I'm Ty. I'm sorry about them.
Well, you're not gonna have them long if you don't get out of here.
Okay. Shit. Are you a pirate too?
No, but
Give me a deception check. I mean, you're good at it.
No, I rolled a 2. Why would you say that? I rolled a 2, so 14.
Ty rolled really well. Like, hasn't helped you up, but like kneels down and like claps a hand on your shoulder. Hey, be proud of this shit, okay? I'm a pirate. You're a pirate. Help me. You will have an ally in the Spotted Dozen. Let's kill this motherfucker.
Can we get out of here first?
If you have a way to do that, yes.
Oh, you can't climb? You don't have a 35-foot climbing speed?
If you climb too high, the bats attack you, and if they bite you, they paralyze you. And then you fall. It's happened a lot.
I can see that happening.
This was this morning. This one was yesterday. I was just pointing to all the places he's been bitten by the bat.
All right. I will fire 2 shots at the bats.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Fire up at the swarm.
I will sharpshooter. I'm hoping these aren't like magical dodging bats.
There's actually the stat block is magical dodging bats.
Yeah, good. 15 and 17 to hit.
Both of those will hit. And just mathematically, you're able to sort of clear out a lot of this swarm. But like mechanically, as you look up, you see that like most of them fly away. But even as you watch, more are starting to kind of like every now and again one will like fly back. It seems like
good.
it is it's temporary to get rid of them.
Okay. Um, okay, well, I fired my 2 shots, and then I will climb up 35 feet.
Oh, you have climbing speed. Hell yeah. You sort of begin climbing. And I'll just have Ty match your initiative. He kind of like, fuck, I need something long ranged, man. All I got is this sword. Okay. And he like starts to climb up, not nearly as gracefully as you do. Does not have a climb speed. As that continues, that brings us to Europa's turn, who's here with Brek. I'm gonna say she's going to. Europa looks at Trigger. Trigger looks to be rough. So instead of doing her normal, like,
No, I'm good. Don't even worry about me.
look, I'm always gonna worry about you.
That's really sweet. That's really sweet.
So
This
she'll
is what it's like to have friends, Brek.
I don't need friends. I have plenty of people working for me. They always
Yeah, and
take
none of
care
them are
of
brave
me
enough to tell
because
you
they
that
have
that
to.
high neckline doesn't work.
It doesn't?
This does more damage than any attack has done. But you get 8 hit points back from Europa, and Europa is going to attempt to reverse the grapple on Brek so she can drag him away.
Nice.
She manages to pull. She doesn't really have anything
Make it-
to benefit
Yeah.
this.
Can you throw him on the table? Can you throw him on the table for me?
And that is only a 14. She tries to throw him on the table, and he kind of just like stumbles back onto the table. Although mechanically, it's still like a contested grapple, so she's still touching him a little bit. Had she rolled wildly, I would have just said that she did what you wanted.
Fine. He's still in the place.
Yep. At the end of Europa / Gwyn / Ty's turn, Brek is going to do a legendary action to swipe at Europa. Unfortunately, Kachi is still in line of sight, so it's disadvantage still. But with disadvantage, it's a 21. So he is going to basically continue to fight Europa for this to try to push her off now. That one is 12 more to her. 23. Excellent. And that is background to Trigger's turn.
Cool. Remember that nice, conveniently located chandelier above the table that we talked about earlier?
Hell yeah.
I would like to drop it on this motherfucker.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll to hit this chandelier.
All right.
Let's say it has the same DC as the window, DC 20 or AC 20.
Woohoo! So 25.
What's it look like to bring the chandelier down on Brek Vistrand, who has 10 hit points and will not survive a chandelier falling on him?
10. Yeah, the other thing about pets, we're really good at knocking shit over. And I was gonna fall right on top of him. Hopefully he screams like in a pathetic kind of way, but
You knock things over, and I will knock your head.
Tries to like stand up on the table as the chandelier falls. It has like a bunch of spikes and things, so it like thuds into the table. And Trigger, from where you are, you can see both on top of the table and below it. And you see one of the spikes like goes through to where 3Kid is hiding, and it's one of those like shing as they lay against the ground to try to avoid being crushed by the chandelier as well. And you watch as Brek Vistrand, like one by one, his like starting with his legs, begins to like change shape and change form, and he just
You think this ends here? You are in my domain. my friends will find you. And then I will finish you.
And he disappears into mist.
Okay. I think
And
we're still in initiative.
with Brek down, with the bats temporarily out of the pit, and no other enemies alerted to your presence yet, Trigger, by the laboratory area. We are out of initiative. The gang has defeated Brek Vistrand. They have located Ty, the most competent member of Three Kid the Tall, and Tesha, Kachi, and Ty are able to make their way out of the pit back here. No problem. The bats are slowly reforming again, but they're not at the strength they were to attack anyone. And even as you step out of the pit in the fireplace area, it seems like they are less inclined to leave this pit area, so they won't be following you into this dining room.
Damn. Okay.
Hey,
Who?
Hello, everyone.
there's another guy.
I'm sure you have questions. I can answer some of
Meet
them.
the legs.
Come on, I was like doing a thing.
Can we?
Oh, sorry.
You can do your thing. Give me 2 seconds.
He continues on despite you all huddling away from him.
Trigger, have my 6 look behind me, and we'll get this person, the other Crimson Harbinger.
Do you want to do a little sneak attack where we all just shoot him at once?
This guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a guy. There's a
No,
guy
no.
inside.
No, not this guy. You said there's a guy in there?
Yeah, behind the glass. He's working on a pirate.
Okay, yeah, let's.
Is there a way that we can all just do a nice little sneak up behind us?
Yeah. You see
Surprise her
this
into combat.
mind drinker vampire on the other side of this lab area. He seems to be very immersed in the work that he is currently doing because he hasn't noticed you yet. So we'll use his passive, and for anyone who would be joining this attack, I'll say anyone who with a way to ranged do it. So Europa would have to jump into the room and kind of give it up. Same with Ty. I'm just gonna use this. Actually, I'll use the stat block I have for him and make art later. What is it? So anyone can make who has a ranged attack to try to hit this mind drinker vampire can go ahead and make a stealth check first. Anyone who beats the passive perception can get a sneak attack off on him.
25. Forgot I'm sneaking.
24.
Kachi did not get it with a nat 1. Kachi is feeling really, really antsy at not being able to finish off with Brek. Back up.
Sorry.
You're slightly distracted by Ty standing on the table, giving this oration to no one. Three Kid the Tall, member of the Spotted Dozen, the Tall Terror, as his two brothers have crawled out of hiding to just clap for him. So both Tesha and Trigger, you are able to get a sneak attack off on this laboratory fellow kind of through this window.
So is that with advantage?
Yes.
Surprise?
Both of you can roll this with advantage.
18 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Man, 16?
Let me double check. I think 16 hits. Yeah, 16 hits. These guys don't have much armor, more mage coated. So both of these will hit on this Mind Drinker vampire as you guys roll damage and such. Let's have everyone roll initiative.
That's just so bad.
26 damage.
It's just, I rolled like shit for damage.
Dirty 20.
23 for initiative.
Initiative 11.
My damage 9.
9. There we go. Mind Drinker Vampire is immediately bloodied as this round of initiative starts with you all firing from this window, getting your angles at him. As you had time to plan, where would Kachi and Europa, or where would you like Europa? Europa would probably be ready to pounce in as soon as the fighting started. Kachi, where would you like to be?
Yeah, I feel like with Tesha and Trigger getting the correct shots off, I can be like in between them, kind of more looking towards Ty, having been distracted by his oration.
Nice. That makes sense. Kind of like you were grouped up and he's just kind of behind you guys still going. On this sort of like sneak, like this planning the sneak attack strategy sesh, of Tesha and Trigger, who is worse off right now?
I'm going to guess that.
Europa
That's
is
I'm at
helping.
20.
Europa is asking.
I am not very good, but
Yeah, it's fine. Help.
Cool.
Help going.
So you got 10 more hit points from a Cure Wounds happening as you guys prep to make this assassin run. Excellent. So this combat kicks off hard. Trigger is going to start us off as you guys have gotten that sneak attack off. Mind Drinker Vampire, boom, boom, turns, whips his hat off as combat begins. But let's go ahead and take a slight break.